These monarch butterflies were photographed on December 28, 2014. This is the first documented gathering of monarchs in what appears to be their use of Oxford Lagoon in Marina del Rey, California, as a wintering staging site. Monarchs are classified by the California Department of Fish and Wildlife as a vulnerable species, and efforts to establish monarchs on the endangered species list are ongoing due to their drastic decline in recent years. Neither LA County nor the California Department of Fish and Wildlife have recordation or consideration of this type of occurrence at Oxford Lagoon, a designated bird sanctuary since 1963. The video, filmed 2 days later after this photograph was taken, shows the county cutting down this healthy eucalyptus tree as part of an enhancement project. This destruction is included with about 650 other trees already destroyed. They have been cutting down all of the eucalyptus trees on the east end, and there goes another one. There were butterflies exploded out of that tree when you cut it. Do you have a take permit? Oh, he's hacking now at the tree that they felled that they said that they would not take apart until we had someone out here. And he's obviously not abiding by that. I thought you were waiting. Greg! I thought you... I need to get shots of this.
Not from this side.
Can you make it work?
It's working now.
Don't go away. Shots of it.
I can see it better from here.
I have to go talk to the guy. Go.
I see it. I'm real close.
Could you relay it back to me so I know to understand what I said, please? My name is Patricia McPherson. Greg, can you make sure you stay on those? According to the stream bed agreement, the Fish and Game, no work is to happen during rain. There's, I believe, a 72-hour window, clear weather, and as you can see, it's coming in, and the news says it's coming in. But we have had patches of small windows of blue sky And at that moment, we are able to see monarchs opening up their wings on those trees because they face the sun and try to warm up so that they can then leave the tree to forage. And meanwhile,
But I'll tell you this. I'll engage you. I'll have a conversation.
well, I just need him to document what I tell you. Well, then let me just tell you what I'm telling you. That's okay. And so the monarchs are in the trees. We know that they're in the trees, and they are just felling these trees despite that. And I do not believe that there is a taking permit that the county has, which taking is anything that would be butterflies as well. Also, on the eucalyptus large ones down there, there's currently an osprey that's eating a fish in the tree down there that they've been told to take out. So I've let all of the
Back out again.
he's got to look through all the branches to see if he can find things to shove the tape. And if he's not willing to go through this stuff, then he's not looking. Looking for things. I mean, if he was doing...
It's sprinkling.
Where'd you drive from?
Long Beach.
Oh,
That wasn't
okay.
bad.
Closer than I thought you were.
Yeah.
Thank you for showing up.
Yeah.
It was a cursory walkabout that you just did. We were hoping that you would be able to look as I would want to look because we asked them to stop cutting that limb up, which they did cut it up even after lunch. After they did stop at one point, apparently the county said, go for it, guys. So they started cutting more, and that's when they cut the other eucalyptus branches.
You're talking about the ones in the right side.
Yeah, the ones that are part of the rookery area. And so no one has been able to look into it to see what monarchs were left, because earlier today we videotaped when they cut it, there was a flash of orange as the monarchs did come out. And whatever managed to get to the next field or did, and then we don't know what went down with the tree. And obviously what you just did, you wouldn't know either because you didn't pick through it to see what might be stuck or dead in there, because it was, the sun was only just coming out at times for them to open their wings to get warm. I don't, but I have it being taken to be downloaded and imported into the computer right now. Oh, yeah. Plus the other one's already been taken, imported, and saved. And we have more that we're trying to do. And I've already sent Betty a still of one of the images, but it appears that, frankly, Fish and Wildlife is not trying to save these trees anyway. So I'm not quite sure until I hear, I need to talk to Betty and say, why am I sending you the rest of the video of this if you're already signing off on these trees? But we believe there is a tree that also we know there's a dead animal, and the police also knew of it and told Betty. But, there is no monitor here. And we have had, a documentation of dead animals, and then everything else that we believe we've documented. So, I mean, obviously we would love to work with Fish and Game.
No, I appreciate you putting me at this moment. I can't comment on this. The investigation is ongoing. And
the Fish and Game hasn't asked them to stand down.
that's not a decision that I can make.
I know. Above your pay raise.
It's, you know, I
Different
can't comment.
department.
I can guarantee that the investigation is ongoing.
But if it's ongoing, why would you allow them to continue to cut things down when things are in jeopardy?
I can't comment on that right now. You know, I don't have the background in it.
Okay, but we do know from the county's going to keep going.
Well, they're done for the day.
They are done for the day?
I can provide you with our public information officer, and they, you know, they'll give you.
I really don't want a public statement. I would like to talk to someone else.
But you know, at this point, I can't comment on it.
No, I don't want a PR statement. Thank you for being here. You two have been documented now, and that's all I can say. Thank you.
Well, thanks for all coming out.
Thank you.
Stay warm. It's gonna go up there for you.
Yeah, it's probably going to get wetter.
Yes.
Yeah, get some. They're done.
Okay, thank you.
Get some rest.
Thanks.
This dead bird was documented during the takedown of trees and brush on 12/29/14 at Oxford Lagoon. A biological monitor is supposed to be on hand to avert harm to wildlife, according to the Fish and Wildlife Agreement with the county. No monitor has been present. And no work is supposed to occur when there is rain. The day of this video, it had been raining on and off all day. We believe numerous violations have occurred at Oxford Lagoon, and the county's defiance to allowing for at least a slower phased approach for their landscaping project is unconscionable. How many monarchs do you count? We count at least 40 in this close-up. There is still time to save the remaining eucalyptus trees. These photos were taken on 12/31/14, the day after the eucalyptus trees were destroyed. The longer shot shows what appears to be almost double that count in a portion of eucalyptus adjacent to the tree felled the day before. Monarch experts have said that a stand of trees has to be big enough to support wintering staging areas. Well, we know the monarchs are using this area. Please help us make sure the remaining trees are saved. And the osprey needs high perches to feel secure from disturbance. On Monday, January 5th, 2015, the county tree cutters will be back at Oxford. Please help us end the destruction of critical habitat. For more information, go to Facebook for Grassroots Coalition Los Angeles, CA. And Friends of Oxford Lagoon, located on Facebook at Ballona Institute, BALLONA, Oxford Lagoon, and Facebook member pages of vegan.com. Thank you. There's a solo. 5, 6, 7. There's those two farther up. And there's one right there. There's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Visible at one, flying 8. Wow. What did we do? Get a warm wind shift?